Hello, this is a little video about drawing tools, and of course I want to start by showing the gold standard of drawing tools, which is Autodesk Sketchbook, where when I say drawing tools, I mean specifically the drawing assistance tools. You have different tools that allows you to draw in perspective and make more precise marks to help you make faster drawings essentially. The big problem is that this software, except for the drawing tools, is undeveloped. In most cases, if you are drawing in another software that doesn't have these tools built in like this, you will probably have either no assistance tools or ones that are very underdeveloped. Like for instance, in here in Grease Pencil, one thing that I like a lot is that when you are drawing and making a mark, if you press shift, it activates essentially like a pulled string. You can see how like my brushstroke moves, and I can get these very precise changes of direction, which would be more difficult to do without this kind of tool. But there is no ruler, there's no ellipse tools to assist to make ellipses and straight lines easier to do, which can be very difficult because you are projecting the Wacom tablet onto the computer. And so I want to show the tool that I am using, which is LazyNezumi, which is basically like a hack on the Wacom driver itself. And what it does is that it interacts at a hardware level. I'm not sure it's exactly a hardware level, but it reacts before the program gets a chance to like mess with it. So in terms of what that means for something like Photoshop, what I originally got this program for was to basically remove the jittery line that would sometimes come when you would be working, that would basically look like a little staircase. So that was just smoothing it supple. But this tool was then developed after that to actually have drawing tools. I wanted to have a hotkey for these tools. That's my big discovery. And I'm using caps lock for that, where if I press just caps lock, I get the pulled string just like I do in Blender, which I liked very much. And going back, shift caps lock for just going back to the supple to avoid any jitters. And then I have the connected lines at alt caps lock. And then control caps lock, I get this little ellipse tool, which becomes very handy when you are painting, because in a lot of cases, say you're painting like something that is round, usually you just want, let me see, actually an example here. Like in the case of these, what would you say, bearings for the horse, I just want to have the precise shape of this, and I don't want to mess around too much with both accurately drawing this and getting the right color. So in this case, if I put it in here, press Control to move it around, and the ring is basically made like this. And that just becomes a very quick way to paint. Like you see how fast that was, and I didn't really have to bother too much with the accuracy on my own part because I could just skip that step entirely. What's nice about having it just like out of the way but still accessible on a hotkey is that, of course, that you actually have it available when you need to use it. So I would definitely recommend LazyNezumi if you are on a Windows computer and you have a Wacom tablet. It's really worth the $10-15 that the license costs. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope that you find that useful, and if you do use it for something, I would love to see what it is. So thank you, and have a good day.